TiCo here, welcome back to FTB Monster with Gregtech and Galacticraft. I'm down at the smeltery here. I'm just going to make myself another apple. Now, someone mentioned last episode in the comments that I could maybe make a nugget cast. I've tried that, I cannot do that. What of course I can do is I can split an ingot into 9 nuggets and then just put 8 in there so I don't actually waste any of it. So that's what I've done, I split it to 8 nuggets. Now, the biggest mistake of course from the last episode is I was trying to make invar with tin, and of course it's ferrous or nickel, so I don't know what I was thinking there. It's maybe because I had a beer or two. But yeah, tin certainly does not make it. I've not got any ferrous as it is yet anyway, so I'm unable to make invar. What I want to get on with first in this episode, and of course you may have caught at the end of last episode, I did in fact die to a creeper explosion down where that portal was. Nether portal was. So I'm on to 3 deaths, but at least it's given me full health back. I've just made some more boots and a helmet. I've just cut all my trees down there, and they're regrowing, as you can see. Them big awkward ones it makes are a nightmare. Them big great oaks when you manually cut them down. What I've done is, all I've really done in between episodes is I made a hatchet and a shovel. These are just obsidian heads. I had an obsidian head in the chest over there. I made an obsidian hatchet head just because I didn't really want to waste aluminium brass on making a cast. So I had the, pardon me, axe head pattern. So I just used that, and they've just got iron tool rods, and they've got 3 moss on them each, so they'll repair pretty quick. So they're not awesome. I've also added moss. 1 moss to that pickaxe. I'll probably add silk touch to that pickaxe. So our next mission, and I believe I've made a, there it is. Just don't want to look in there, folks. It's not in there. So our next mission, blaze rods, manilian. Yep. I'm going to add a couple of more things onto this. I'm going to want a cobble and stone gen. So I'm going to make a couple of igneous extruders. Some of the first couple of things I made, and an aqueous accumulator we're going to need for that. And of course I can get obsidian that way as well, which someone else also kindly pointed out that I never really use an igneous extruder for making obsidian, because I found that once you get to a point you can get it pretty well anyway through just manning it. But yeah, you're right, I should probably get a lava source. I'm going to need a lava source anyway, because one of the Gregtech machines I think requires lava. So I've got 8 nuggets in there. Let's pick that up, and this should make me a golden apple, so I've got a spare one. There we go, wonderful. So I've got a little bit of a golden apple to keep me going. So yeah, let's get on quickly with making igneous extruders. Oh, my base is so tiny, and I should of course, yes, move to a bigger base once I've got this place all secure, which is kind of why I want the smooth stone for, so I can build roads and cobble. Once I've got this all secure and I can let the villagers roam around, then I can let them out and I'll move it to somewhere bigger. So what do we need for igneous extruders? Igneous extruders, we need machine frames, pistons. I've got 2 pistons from looting the 2 the 2 Tinker's Construct buildings, so that's good. We need some tin, some pneumatic servos, machine frames, and some glass. Now machine frames, check this out. There's a steel recipe, there's also an iron recipe. I've just got a quick check of the thermal expansion config, and there's 2 config. One of them says can use steel, and the other one is only use steel. So for machine frames, I am going to use the iron for now, but if you guys think I should switch to steel, let me know in the comments of this video and I will switch it before the next video. For now, until you guys decide, I am going to use the iron. I'm actually going to make some more wooden armour, because I think it's quite fun being wrapped up in wooden armour. And as you can see, oops, my chest and my legs are about to die. I've only got 4 and 6 respectively, so that'll do. Wooden armour, brilliant. For now, so I'm going to need more tin for a start. I need that gold. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 iron. I'm going to need some glass. I haven't got enough glass. So I'll tell you what, I'll get all these little bits ready. I'm going to have to go find a little bit more tin down the bottom there. And I'll get 2 of these made. So iron, glass, redstone. And I'll get 2 of these made. And we're also going to want an aqueous accumulator. So I'm going to need 3 of them and 3 of them. So I need 1 more gold nugget, gold ingot anyway. Oh, what was that? Oh, nether gold. Okay. And so I'll do them off camera. So we'll leave that just for now. Then I'll get that sorted out off camera. I want some more glass. So let's get the glass cooking up. Coal. Where's coal? There's coal. 2 of them. Get them slung in there. Now, Teddy has also kindly let me know that one of the upcoming updates may require a world reset, so I may have to start this world again. I'll see what comes of that. Teddy is a beta tester of the pack, so he certainly knows more than I do. So if the world does have to reset, I'll make sure. I think these are all vanilla biomes, aren't they? Shrubland, or are they woodland? I've been further than that, haven't I? Wonder what's happened there. Must be when I updated the pack to 1.0.1. Now there is a 1.0.2, but I've not updated it yet because it's 0.1 is the recommended still. So I thought I was supposed to stick for that for now. Let me go show you where I've been to in the Nether. Now it's very scary in the Nether. So of course, remember from last time, I've got a safe spot in a large hollow hill, and I've got this safe spot down here. Oh shit! And as you can hear, there are blazes very close. I'll just block this off here. I don't actually go up here yet because I don't think I'm in a position where I can fight these guys safely. Come on, keep coming back. Of course, the first blaze rod will go into making a brewing stand. Then the second blaze rod will go into making fire resist potion, so a magma cream. I wonder if he dropped me a blaze rod. And then once I've got a fire resist potion, oh shit, I've got half a chance of being able to fight these guys. But until that, I'm struggling a bit. Now I've kind of got myself a bit trapped in here as well. That to get out anywhere, I should just, oh son of a bitch. So that's the issue I've got is at the minute I can't really fight them very well, unfortunately. So I'm going to leave that just for now, but we're in a kind of good position that we are near to some, and we'll have to sort that out, of course. Oh, son of a whore. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. There's one that way as well. Oh, the horror. Oh, the absolute horror. I think the blaze rod got burnt. Let's get out of here before I lose any more health. Don't have 3 hearts, brilliant. So yeah, I can't quite handle it in there just yet. And as you can see, the server's really struggling. So I don't know if that's something to do with the way the pack's set up. I could change ATG off. I could change some of the memory settings in the launcher. So I might have to have a mess around with that. But yeah, right. Well, don't have 3 hearts. Wasted that golden apple. Got nothing from that. So apart from a lot of damage to my armor there. I'll get the stuff to make the stone and the cobble gen. I'll be back, and after that I'll work out how to actually... So this is why I'm trying to keep these idiots locked in. Look, I opened that door and two of them ran out straight in the water. I made them aware getting back up, but they're not. They don't want to know. The chumps. So, well, I might as well move into this place now, and I'm sure the villagers will repopulate themselves anyway once I've got this stuff all up and running. Now, I did, of course, have a lot of stuff in here that I missed. So, I had plenty of gold, as it turned out. I've got 25 gold ingots. I've made 7 more golden apples. So, I am doing okay for health. What was that? I hope that adds together. That adds together, doesn't it? I think I just waste an apple. Fairly sure that. No, I don't think that does add together, does it? I think I just wasted an apple. Well, live and learn. Okay, eat one apple at a time. So I made all the bits here, and one thing we're going to need is another bucket. Now, there is a thing called a forge hammer for IT2, which gives you 1 plate per use. Forge hammer. But check that out, I can't craft it. So it looks like, because I've got Gregtech installed, that's a steam powered forge hammer, but forge hammer there looks like I cannot craft at all. So I'm going to have to use the Gregtech hammer, which means I need to double up. So it's going to cost me 6 iron instead of 3 to make that. And that gives me another bucket. So what I want here is glass, tin, 1 aqueous accumulator, lovely, and is that glass as well? It is. 2 igneous extruders, wonderful, and a couple of chests. Got any more chests in here? I don't think so. Let's make some chests. 1, 2, and I might as well start using this room, won't I? Screw it. Screw you guys. So I am going to get away full. I'm going to want to put my aqueous accumulator down somewhere, so that can go. Go right down there. Aqueous accumulator. Now I'm going to need 2 buckets of water. I have to go get some buckets of lava here as well, so I'll cut camera when I do that. But bucket of water either side of that, so that pumps water into the one that's going to be producing smooth stone. Now I just found this really easy to have a decent source of cobble and smooth stone myself. It's not for not everyone don't need to do this, of course. And what I'm going to do here, yeah, I'll have 1 there. So this guy should be getting water in. If I make it so that the bottom's an input. Wonderful. And the other guy just needs 1 bucket of water. So smooth stone, you actually need to keep feeding it water, but cobble you don't. So that's why I've only got 1 aqueous accumulator. Click on the front of that, I'll put water into there. So that's got its 1 bucket. So now I need 1 bucket of lava in each of these. And 1 will produce me cobble and 1 will produce me. So the left one will produce me cobble, and the right one will produce me smooth stone up to a full chest worth. So thank you very much for that. So I want that at the output, don't I? Yep. There we go. And that one wants to be the top as the output, and doesn't need any inputs, this one. So there we go with that. So that, once I've got the lava in, gets me that sorted. Now what was going to be next? I still need to be working towards Millennium and Cobalt. What else is next is I want to be able to make Thaumium rods for my weapons that are upcoming. So I'm going to start working on a little bit of Thaumcraft. Now, Thaumcraft, of course, you need to open all your aspects. And there's a really useful thread on the Feed the Beast forum that shows you how to open up all the aspects. So, for example, looks, yeah, then stone or cobble gets me Saxon, which is open. Coal will get me Potentia, so let's grab a coal. Bit of coal there, throw that down. So I'm going to go down this list and open up all the aspects without having to combine any. So So there we go, we've just opened up potential. Next thing I need is a bowl for some vacuous. So let's make a quick bowl. Or two. There we go. Or four in fact. So bowl will get me vacuous. And then once you've opened up, there we go, look, you've discovered vacuous. I must have already had potential anyway. I've discovered vacuous. I probably did that because I've done a coal ore block. And now I've done coal as well. And then research, aqua plus terra is victus. So now I need to have my little research table sorted out. So let's get on with making a little research table, I guess. I'm going to need a wand. And a wand is quite simply a stick. And some iron nuggets. And I need 10. So yeah, I need to break 2 iron down into nuggets. Because I need 10 of these. Get me a really crappy basic wand with 2 iron caps and a stick. Gets me a wand, wonderful. Now what do I need here? I think I need a crafting bench. Is that right? And a couple of these tables. Is that right? No. It's the other way, isn't it? It's like that. And then like that. Here we go. Crafting bench and a couple of tables. I think it's a crafting bench I need. I'll soon find out. Maybe it isn't. No, it isn't. Okay. So I didn't need the crafting bench at all. Ah, yes, of course. What is? I need another table. I also need a feather and an ink sac and probably a glass bottle to make some scribing tools. Doing this off the top of my head. Scribing tools, feather, ink bottle, yeah, ink sac. So ink sac we're good with, feather we have, and have we got any glass bottles? I thought that'd be something I'd have by now, but I possibly have not. Okay, never mind. We've got some glass. Let's make 3 of them. Gets me a scribing tools, wonderful. And then of course I didn't need a crafting bench at all. What I need is another one of these tables, like so. And what I actually needed to do was click on one of these tables with a wand. That gets me my crafting work table, and then click on these other 2 tables with the scribing tools, and that gets me my research. So what I can do now is I can put aqua and terra together. Aqua, terra. Put them together. We have now discovered victus. Wonderful. Now seeds will get me granum. Let's grab some seeds. Must have some of them somewhere. Seeds. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down this list. I'm going to unlock everything that I can do at the minute, just so I've got as much as I can unlocked. And I should be back when that's done. The only bit of research I'm going to be aiming for at the minute, there we go, I've got granum lot. And what granum does, that and grass opens up quite a few other things. But you need granum and herba. Sorry, yeah, so that and then herba from grass opens up a few other things. So I need to go get a bit of grass, get some of that. And all I'm going to research at the minute is I'm just purely going to try and get the thalmium ingots unlocked, so I can actually make my tool rods out of thalmium. And then I guess I need to go back into the nether and get some cobalt and some ardite mined up. So I should be back in a bit once I've done some aspect research. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. I'm having a real rough time here. I've actually died twice in the nether. I'm up to 5 deaths. Once was a phantom, and then the second time bloody witherwort withered me, didn't it? So I caught a bit of witherwort by mistake. It withered me. So in fact, witherwort was the first time. I'm looking for ardite and cobalt. I've got one of each. I've got one more ardite at home. I've got no apples left. I've lost my... Oh no. I've lost my sword. So there's a spider and a bat. Brilliant. So I'm trying to make it home alive. Don't know how much chance of that I've got, to be honest. But it all got a bit rough. Let's try and dig my way through here. That's where I was. So I'm looking for one more bit of cobalt, and then hopefully bat's gonna do me an E. Little bloody fire bat. I'm never gonna get it, am I? Nah, this isn't gonna go well, is it? So I've got no sword. Well, this might take me a while to make my way back, so I'll cut and I'll let you know if I survived or not. I'm probably going to come back, try and get one more cobalt. I've researched thalmium from Foundcraft. Oh, I've found some glowstone that I've lost as well. I wonder if I've lost anything else. Yeah, I hope not. Don't think so. I think it's just my sword and the glowstone that I'm hand. Son of a bitch. I'll let you know if I die. I'll try and catch it on camera if I do, but I'm going to take this really careful, so it's going to take me quite a while to get back. Well, nightmare. Spider got me. I made it back to the portal, and then I came through and I ended up spawning down in this portal down here where the other one was, and a spider got me just there. And then I spawned at spawn over there, so I was making my way back. So I thought I'd show you what I've done with the village. I made a little bridge across from the land across. So for now, I've done all this with half slabs. And what I'm going to do later on is, I'm going to change all these walls. I'm probably going to change all these half slabs once I've got proper lighting and stuff. Maybe a magnum torch. I'm going to change all these walls. All the paths, I mean, for probably asphalt from chisel, and I'll probably, if I can be bothered, change all the walls for the walled paving stones, so that the NPCs can't escape. So I've had to wall all this, otherwise the NPCs jump off like dickheads. So yeah, that's I've got a nice little paved area. I've put all these sugarcane on the crops because I'm going to need loads of paper, and I've just planted some. Before I went to the nether there, I just planted a little bit of nether wart, because I'm going to need that to make a bit of thalmium. Oh, what the hell did that happen? I didn't jump. Bullshit. I never jumped there, did I? Oh, and it's destroyed the nether wart as well, by the look of it. That's tight, isn't it? Son of a whore. Well, I guess I'll go get my hoe and replant that damn thing. So what have I got over here? So I made a little Foundcraft room here. I made all the crystals, and I've used the thermometer and all these stuff. So I've got quite a lot of aspects in here, as you can see. I've got most of them up and up. I went north because I knew there was some snow up there to get some snow for the Gellum aspect, and I found another village there, and it had a blacksmith. That's a blacksmith. So I found some decent stuff in the chest. I found some steel legs and a steel helmet, but I was going to wear them, but I decided to. I've smelted them down, so I've got some steel ingots, so that'll probably come in handier later on. I've not done all the paths yet. I've just blocked them off with brick walls there where I ain't done all the paths yet. But yeah, there we go. I've got a little nice secure area, and I don't think mobs can spawn anywhere on here at the minute. Possibly on the roof of that, if it's got a flat bit in the middle. I think it has. I need to be careful of that. But other than that, I think I'm pretty good. So yeah, I need to go back into the nether. But now I've got one cobalt and one ardite. I'm getting there. Sorry, I mean I've got more than one ardite. I've got two ardite, haven't I? So I'm just going to head back into the nether. There we go. Look, I need to get one more cobalt, and I need to get that nether wart growing, because nether wart has the precantatio aspects. So I just need enough to make one ingot, one thalmium ingot is all I need. That'll give me two tool rods, one for the rapier and one for the pick. Something else I want to do is I want to add silk touch to this alumite one. Now I don't do a lot of silk touch mining, but what I want to try is, there is in the Twilight Forest Let me show you. Oh, it's near the portal, which I've fenced off. I'll is that a little babby? It's a little babby. Little babby villager. Wonderful. So they are creating new ones. Interesting. There is a little one of them Geostrata gems down there, and it adds fire resist. So I want to get Silk Touch onto this pick as quick as I can. To get Silk Touch, you need to make silky cloth, which is just aluminium brass nugget or gold nugget with string around it. So I need 32 string, which I ain't got quite yet, and then you put them around an emerald, get you the silky jewel, and I say I'm going to add that onto there. I'm going to try mining one of them Geostrata things. So I've got a couple in here that I've dug up normally. Look, yeah, there's yellow and red. Yellow crystal, oh, that's different stuff. Yellow crystal shard there. So I'm going to mine it up. If it does stay together when I mine it up with Silk Touch, I can place it near the blazes, and I'll have fire resist on me all the time, which will be pretty useful, won't it? So yeah, I'm going to head back into the nether. I'm going to find a bit of cobalt, try not to die again, and I'll be back when I've got that and a bit of thallium. Back in a bit. Hello again, I'm back. I'm in the nether. I came in with some bricks, and I've managed to make things a little safer. I can see what them weighs. And up here, I stayed out of the way of these guys, and I managed to build a little safe area here, and I put a door in. So in the process of that, I managed to kill 4, maybe 5 or 6 actually blazes, and I've got 4 blaze rods, so that's really good. I can now make a brewing stand. Awesome. I'm going to need melon or gas tears. Gas tears for regen, of course. Melon for the... it takes ages. Melon for the health potions. A couple of other things I did here as well, by the way. I moved the smelter. I'll show you where that is in a minute. And that little village I said I found to the north, up there, it also had a mistcraft room. I think that one there is a mistcraft room. So I pinched the writing desk out of it, and I've got my first page, which is a mountain biome. I'm probably just going to cheat in a creative book for Mistcraft when I get around to doing Mistcraft, because I do still, we've got a quarry plus in this, so I don't want to make a 256 by 256 quarry just for the sake of doing it. So we'll see how that goes. That's my little Mistcraft room. And then I moved my smelter in here. I've just blocked it off with brick at the minute to make sure no NPCs go in there. I don't want them cooking. There's my smelter. So what we can do now is bang 2 ardite, 2 cobalt in there. We are going to want our pickaxe head and our sword blade. I'm also going to want a couple of bits of paper. Got no... I can't have, okay. I thought I had a cross... How did I make that before for the pick? Must have thrown it away. No, it's not in there. The cross piece for the pick. Unless I just made it out of... No, I made it out of paper, so I must have had one. Just quickly checking it. I don't think it's in here, to be honest. I don't even think there's any... No, there's no stuff left in here. I wonder what the hell I did with that. Never mind. So, let's run back up here again. For the Foundcraft bit, I actually need to make a cauldron. And a cauldron, because of Greg, of course, needs twice the amount of ingots. So I need to make them into plates, because even the cauldron doesn't escape Greg's gaze. First of all, I want 2 of them. And then 1 of them blank patterns, and wood can go back in there. I need a couple of bits of paper, so I need a pattern for a cross piece, that guy, tool binding, and with that now I can make a paper binding and a paper crossbar. There's the first 2 bits of our sword and our pick. Next up, they're not quite melted yet. So yeah, next up, I need to make a cauldron. Now, I've got some bits ready for the cauldron. Yeah, I thought so. I dumped them in there. So that bit there's to make a couple of bits of night ore. And There's a bit there to make a bit of thalmium ingot. I'm also going to need a bit of netherrack. Just one piece of netherrack for now. And then I'm going to need my bucket of water, which I've got yet. And yeah, 19. So, oops. So I need my hammer. And I need to make all these into plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope this is how you make a cauldron. I've actually checked. There we go, cauldron. So it actually uses a hammer in there as well. So now we've got that guy. The hammer can go back in there. And I need to hit this one with a wand. Oh, hello. This is where these idiots get in the way. So for now I am just going to put a bit of netherrack down there. And light it with my flint and steel. I'm going to swap that out for a bit of nitor in just a minute, because I prefer using nitor for this. Cauldron goes there, give it a click with a wand, and it becomes a crucible. Awesome. In the crucible, we're going to throw a bucket of water. And yeah, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to throw 3 coal into there. Oops, it's not boiling yet. Oh, there we go. 3 coal, 6 torches, 2 glowstone. That's got me a couple of nitor. And now I can actually get rid of that. And rather than have a fire source down there, I very much prefer to have a nitor to make my crucible hot. So there we go, 1 nitor. And we've got 1 left for later. So nitor acts as a heat source for a Farmcraft crucible, as you can see by the bubbles there. And now what I can do is throw in 4 nether wart. What's going on? Yeah, you've got magic. What's wrong with you? 4 nether wart, fill it by a block of iron, and we get a thalmium ingot, and we've also got a little bit left over in there. So we could create a little bit of taint, because there's 4 herber in there as well. So eventually we'll get to essentiate distillation, and that won't be an issue. But for now, there we go. Get rid of that. And there's no tin there, that's fine. And now we have got a thalmium ingot. Awesome. So if we run back up here, run so slow I might have to make some kind of speed increase pretty soon, which is probably going to be Boots of the Traveller, if I'm being honest. So now we can make 2 thalmium tool rods. 1, 2, wonderful. And in here we should have some millennium, 4 ingots worth. Oh, I've actually made twice as much as I needed, I believe. So 1 pick head. Oh yeah, my maths was wrong. And we'll take that out, and 1 saw blade. There we go. And I've got 2 spare millennium ingots, because I cannot work things out correctly. So, I think I died, didn't I, trying to get 1 more bit of cobalt that I didn't actually need. Wonderful. So I'll turn these into ingots, and we'll use them for something later on. Now I'm probably going to make an excavator, or maybe a hammer, or maybe a lumber axe. But I actually don't know what I've done that for. I normally don't do that, do I? I normally go with a cobalt head. I should have gone with a cobalt head, I think. I think I've screwed up. Never mind. It's not going to be it's not like it's a bad tool, is it? So, pick. I'm going to go thalmium tool rod. What thalmium does, it adds an extra modifier. Paper binding also adds an extra modifier. Millennium pickhead. Speed 9. If I'd gone with a cobalt, it'd have been speed 11. So I should have actually gone with a cobalt there. And I'll call it I'm not going to call it anything. Can't think of anything. So there we go. We've got a nice millennium paper thalmium with 5 modifiers there. And then for the rapier, again exactly the same. Now I should have made a millennium saw blade, that's correct. I should have made a cobalt pickaxe head though. There we go. So I've got a decent rapier, a decent pickaxe, and I think that is what I was aiming for this episode. What I've put here is I've made a little oak desk. You can actually have your to-do list open on the oak desk, which is kind of awesome. I can click straight on that. We have got blaze rods, we've got manilian, and we've got cobblestone gen done. We can make thamium ingots. Next up then is going to be, and I'm looking towards an enchanting table, so I need a couple of diamonds. I want to upgrade Tinker's Construct tools, so that's the pick and the axe, sword that I just made. So for that we need a whole lot of lapis, a whole lot of redstone, a whole lot of nether quartz for the rapier, lapis and redstone for the thing. So lapis is going to get us fortune and looting 3. I need to get repair on both of these. That's all good. And then that's the kind of things I'm going to be working towards. Enchanting table, pretty much need to get enchants on the go so I don't keep wasting levels when I die. Get a cow farm and a sheep farm, just the basic ones for now, but I need to get a cow and a sheep here, so found some way of doing that. Coke oven and blast furnace, need to start working towards steel. And just before I go, I'll grab 3 cobble. Like so. And a blaze rod. And I've got a brewing stand. Awesome. So I can start looking at getting gas tiers, because that's of course what I need next for that. Can I still access that crafting table there? I'll just block myself off from it. Yeah, as soon as I block myself off, so I will actually put that down here instead. There we go. So I can start working towards that, and that next episode, that's I think what we're going to be going for is upgrading these, getting silky on there as well. I keep collecting these little cotton balls as I get it, because I don't really want to be fighting spiders too much just yet until I've got a better way of getting health back. So collecting all this string. So hopefully this episode was entertaining. I've kind of achieved what I wanted to achieve. I've got my upgraded weapons, tool and weapon. So yeah, next episode we'll be looking at fully upgrading them and starting to get our first regen potions if we can. So yeah, I hope you join me then, and if you do, I'll see you then. Cheers, bye.